Hey everybody, welcome to 2 Minute Tuesday. Glad you could join us. You ever think about your appetite and what it is that you crave? Lots of times, if I'm honest, I like chips, cookies, and ice cream, especially if it's Butterfinger ice cream. Many of you know, or who know me personally, remember a time when I blimped up and was a pretty big boy. Got over 300 pounds. I didn't realize that I had gotten that heavy. Even though I'd step on a scale from time to time, I didn't realize that I was as big as I was. And I went on a diet and I started eating healthier and I lost about 100 pounds. But the fact of the matter is, even after I lost all of that weight, there were periods in time where I started going back to the things that made me fat to begin with. Chips, cookies, and Butterfinger ice cream. It calls my name, I guess you could say. In a lot of ways, sin works the same way in our lives. It's subtle. We don't just overnight see the results of day after day after day or years of living in sin. Sometimes it's really subtle and it catches up, and the lingering effects show up years down the road. These appetites that we have are because we don't hunger for the bread of life and feed on the bread of life, but rather these appetites that we have for things of sin of the flesh come from the fact that we hunger for the bread of life, but we often put something else into our spiritual appetite, whether it be gambling, money, drugs, a whole list of things. So think about what your appetite is. Is it for spiritual bread of life, or are you feeding on spiritual junk food that's fattening you up in the bounty of sin? That's where grace applies. Romans 8:5 says that if we have a mind for things of the flesh, then we are going to follow after things of the flesh. But if we have a mind after things of the Spirit, then so too we will follow after things of the Spirit. So it's my prayer, not only for yourself, but me as well, that we will continue to hunger for that bread of life and not feed on spiritual junk food, but actually nourish ourselves on the all-sufficient grace and Word of God. God bless you and keep you. Thanks for joining. Take care.